Shades, we're your host, Charlie Wing, and on the cover. We're here with an episode of Rain Code. So, disclaimer, I don't, let me make sure I'm on the right save file, because, oh,
Yeah, I was. I
I
don't
know
remember.
I know I'm on the right, because, oh yeah, you didn't see, you missed like the last 6 minutes where we, got our asses saved. I want to make
What?
sure, yeah, how we got our asses saved.
How
Um,
did we? How did we get our asses saved?
this is the last one. Yeah, okay. So, let me give you a real quick update. This is our original timeline. This was what we did before. In that playthrough, in that level, we got an S rank for the case, which I was surprised about. But I guarantee we get a double S rank, which with this later save, with this newer, the later save. God damn it, the other save. Which one's 23? Which one's the oldest here? This one. This one, which we're on now, should give us a double S. But that's besides that. We're not going to see that for a while. But at the same time, to see the ranking, I just skipped through all the dialogue, so I don't know what they talk about after this. But, yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, you should go watch the
You
last
know.
video. If you, hold on, you want me to pause
Yeah.
and you can go watch the last video?
No, I don't think I think I got it.
Wait,
It's only 6 minutes. I'm not missing too much. Is what I'm saying.
I
Sorry.
don't, I don't know, I don't know. I think you missed a lot. I think you missed out on who saved us and how it was an
I'll
interesting
I'll
willow.
I'll watch the video, but afterwards. Don't. Okay.
But you need context on who the CEO of Amaterasu is?
No, not really.
Oh, well, for your information, it's the mask guy.
Okay.
It's that mask guy who saved our ass, yeah, from the river.
It's Mazowski.
Yeah, he literally came down from a balloon from his room. He had to be
Oh, the
flying for so
balloon?
fucking, yep, a balloon. He had to be flying for so fucking long. I don't understand.
Some reason you're talking a hot air balloon. I think
No,
you're
no, no, no,
actually
no, no,
talking
no.
just
He was
like a
just on a,
regular
he was
fucking
just on,
helium balloon.
yeah, he was just on a really big helium balloon. And he just flew down. Like, this shit
Did he
didn't
just
have
have the helium on hand, or
Nah,
like?
nah, he just had the balloon. He just knew it would carry him
Seems
the
like a
right
lot has
distance.
happened since we first met. The look
Yeah,
on your face has
must not
changed.
have been too windy of the
Did you meet
day,
Colin?
despite the wind pushing the rain forward in this exact
Hold
cutscene.
on, I gotta do something. Alright, I had to turn you down a bit. Alright. Oh, wrong button.
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
Oh, there is something you need to know. So, Shinigami is acting weird towards Vivia. Like, Vivia is,
Right, I
like,
remember that.
recognizing him, or
I
not
remember
no,
that. I was
no,
there
no,
for
no, no,
that.
no. I mean, Shinigami is recognizing Vivia. And
Right, I
she's
was there
not
for that.
telling us shit about that.
I remember that.
No, no, no. This happened at the boat again. This was a different thing where she's like, oh, hey, I know him. Oh no, I don't want to talk about it. And he said some suspicious shit, like he
You remember
knows
that?
about Shinigami. I didn't think it was. I thought that happened like afterwards. Uh, but I didn't remember if you did see it. But I thought it was very vital information because I remember being like, what do you mean? You can't just cut off here. You gotta tell us.
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
Although it is funny I say that because I've cut the years off so many times from the game. Like, you know how many times we've cut off the game to go on to something.
Quite a few times.
Yeah.
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
Why would you be exempt, though?
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less
Like
will
a
be
nuke?
like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly?
Wait, that was a hot air
The
balloon, but you
Peacekeepers
let
may
it
have
go.
me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai
I
Ward
mean-
rivals them.
That's
So
one. That
interesting.
is one techie hot air balloon because it did not have a basket or anything. It was just like
Yeah,
it was just
that's,
a rope and balloon, and he just kind of jumped off of it. I remember, like, what kind of hot air balloon is that?
Yeah, I was about to say, the way
Right.
he's describing it is definitely a bit odd.
Like, I know what I saw. Like, it didn't
Well,
have a basket
I'll
at all.
excuse myself now.
But hey, hold on. There's still more we need to go over.
Really, though?
I'm
Is there?
sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts.
Ah.
I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
How long did like? Do you have to be at a certain location? Like, is this a church scenario or like, do you have to be in, like your home abode? Like, what's your
Right.
sanctuary? Like, if you're there all the time, right? Like, is that not your home? Like, are you commonly outside of your house or something? Like, can we know where you're gonna be? Because it sounds like you're not at your house very commonly, even if we know where you live. You know.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
I think he's taking it seriously. I think he just has
Oh,
prior engagement.
by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
What? Did you like clean up or something?
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
I feel like we should get to cover. Like, you maybe called them off, but why can't they come right after us?
Right.
Okay, that's just the game. Like I can tell
Yeah.
you. Okay,
The
yeah.
game it does
Sometimes
have like a
in those
slow
loading sites, they
loading
just like to
issue.
be really choppy. No, he bought us a boat. Another one.
Are you
That's
kidding
slightly
me?
nicer than our last
It's
one.
completely
I
back to
don't think it
normal.
is.
Is this the CEO's true
No, I guess there
power?
was. I guess there's a new signboard. Wait, is that signboard a hazard? Because it is a submarine, and we are gonna go underwater. Like, that sign feels like a hazard, if I'm being honest.
I'm getting a call. I'll be
Actually,
right back.
Wait, no. The more I look at it, it just looks like a normal boat.
These cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Yeah, the more I look at it, it makes me think, no, it is a submarine, huh? I would not have expected that. Anyway, we'll be, right back. Yeah, I thought this was a ship, and the signboard, if it is a submarine, so, which I guess it is, that's what she's saying, isn't that sign a little bit of a hazard? I mean, technically, it goes against the idea of a submarine anyway, because, you know, you're trying to go, you're not trying to be noticed, but I just think it's a hazard, because isn't that, like, electricity underwater? You know, I don't think it's a hazard to us, but, like, isn't that, like, a public safety issue? I guess he's only the company.
Issue
I
to
guess he's
us.
only the CEO. He can't worry about a few ants if they happen to swim by us, you know. Get it? I'm being like an asshole, like a rich guy who's like, oh, I can't worry about safety. Who cares about that? We gotta be fashion
Cost
forward.
efficient and whatnot. Yeah, I get the joke. It reminds me of the Celestial Dragons from One Piece, kind of.
Yeah.
agency! My
Chill
I
out.
can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eveesdrop on us.
That was my first thought. I was like,
I mean, the
well,
other thing is
it's
definitely-
very likely it's bugged.
Assuming we feel like we need to pay him back, we may be indebted to him because this isn't cheap by any means.
It's mine.
Screw
Watch
paying
it.
back.
Actually, you know what'd be funny?
This is a gift.
You know what'd be funny? Watch all the furniture be from IKEA. So the real punishment is that we have to build everything up again. like all the
Wow.
inside stuff. That would be the funniest punishment ever. If like it's like, yeah, you get all this free shit, you get an entire free house, but you have to build all the furniture. It's like, oh, that would. It's only funny because like I just think of IKEA furniture being difficult. Like even if it's clear, it's never an easy process. I swear. At least that's why I hear most commonly. I swear I
just
hear
saying.
it being difficult.
Beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there.
Maybe it's just
If
annoying.
not,
I
then
can
let
see
me
that.
die.
Like it might not be convenient or something. Oh, yeah, you were. Yeah, see, that's why I needed you to watch the video, because I don't know what shit you didn't see and did see. The only thing I knew is that you didn't know what it was that they were seeing, and that you had no clue what it was. I thought it was, no joke, I kind of thought it was a wrecking ball. Like somehow a wrecking ball was gonna come out of nowhere.
I don't
Chief,
even
there's a
know-
letter here.
I don't fully remember.
Looks
what
like it's from
lesson this,
Makoto.
I saw was. I'm
Let's
trying
see
to
what it
think of
says.
It was like from what I can remember, we paused like right before they revealed it, and it's like they're like all looking up or something. It was like right before they were panning over to the people. Also, I'm pretty sure Kurumi is now an actual like wanted, like is it a wanted goddamn, what's the word? She's on some
Fugitive?
wanted list. Like, yeah, fugitive list, good. Yeah, she's definitely like some kind of fugitive at this point. Actually, I don't
Kurumi
know.
being
Can
the
would the
white-haired girl
peacekeepers
from
be
the
able
school,
to actually
right?
make fugitive like things? Because I don't know if they can't set up bounties. Because like I'm thinking of like a bounty, but they couldn't give us a bounty, and but they do see us as enemies.
not-
It's really weird what they can and can't do. Like they don't have the authority to like put out like a notice board and like take these people down, but they clearly do like hate the detectives en masse.
Are you sure? Yeah, okay, I see what you mean now. You mean like the detective agency in general.
Yeah,
But I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why wouldn't they have the ability to issue bounties? I don't see any reason why they couldn't do that.
Well,
But you meant for like
the reason why I say that
just
is
to
they've
mass
seen
take
us
down
multiple.
groups.
Yeah, they haven't seen us. They haven't seen us
Okay.
at like they've seen us
Just not
multiple
targeting.
times, but they haven't
Okay.
been able to like put us on
I
like
thought
a
you were talking about an
community
individual
board.
level, not like corporation. Yeah, it makes sense that they can't. Kind of sense that they can't do it on a corporation level, and it does put into question like what level of authority they do have.
Yeah,
here.
that
I
was
see
the
what
part
you
I was
mean.
wondering, right? Is like how much can they do? Because clearly they can't. They have control of the city, but they can't set out like Yeah, they don't. Maybe they don't have like the warrants to set out like hit lists or something. I don't know. The warranty, the jurisdiction,
I think it's just like issues of politics.
maybe.
Like, it's not a good look. Even if you're an authoritarian, you still have to somewhat usually appeal to public
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
opinion, whether that be through like just massive propaganda or some
That
other
could be
thing.
like the final case thing.
There-
If they like
there
put us
are
all on a hit list, and we're
authoritarians
like,
who
we're like
believed in
on
ruling through
running
nothing
from the
but
entire city.
fear. But isn't it like the thing that like these guys aren't ruling necessarily by fear, just by like corporate power, which means that they most likely
I
do
guess,
have
yeah.
to answer more to
It's-
because that's what the main guy was saying too, is that he's not necessarily hated by the public, so he can't go after like peacekeepers or whatever.
I'll be right back. I'm being called.
Okay.
Do I question? Do you want me to pause, or do you want me to
Yes.
let it go?
Pause.
Okay. Okay, fine. We'll be right back.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, I'm back. So, yeah. I didn't know if it was a scenario like how much they were able to, how much could they get everyone looking for us? And that could be what they do in the final case, right? If they get everyone to chase us down, right? If they, like, break every rule, they're like, no hold bars, it's this or nothing.
Right. It could be like just the last move to try and stop us from
Yeah.
stopping that.
And
Having them.
technically, the closest they got to it was actually this case where they were made us the target. They're like, he's a terrorist,
It's
didn't
happening
roll-
more and more as it progresses.
Yeah,
'cause
they
the
didn't-
first
they didn't,
case,
like-
it was just a low scrub accusing us of something.
Yeah.
Then the second case, we were actually like somewhat like a figurehead. Like we were just like
Yeah,
somewhat
we were
like
there,
suspicious.
Uh-huh.
This one, were like directly like being targeted.
Yeah,
So it is
yeah.
picking up directly into that.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on.
I like the idea that right after that, the Pikachu's just like, we get paid? like, or
We're
like
getting
Fubuki,
paid for this?
who is like, or Fubu being like, wait, we get money? You know, like someone just like making that line, just like.
I have high hopes for you all. From the highest points in Kanai Ward, with love.
Oh, I just realized Fubuki probably never did get paid because she probably never remembers to, check in with her client at the end. She's just like, okay, I solved it. I'll go now. Like I bet she's never been paid before. That would be so funny if that's like the actual reason she's never been paid is that she just keeps leaving before the client can reward her.
Right. Just never even gives them the
Makoto
opportunity.
Kagutsuchi.
I saw something interesting when I was looking at profiles last time, which was about Clockford. I think was that she's a runaway. She like I didn't realize this. Apparently, she's an actual runaway, not like she was like shipped. She was shipped off.
She ran away from it.
She ran away, which I was surprised.
I thought she actually said that my family sent me away. I thought she said that.
I think we heard she has a rich family and saw how stupid she was, and we were just like, oh, they just sold her off, didn't they? Well, not sold her off, but
we made a joke about it, but the reason I kept going with it was because later I thought she actually said that her parents sent her there, like to the detective agency.
Well, yeah, that's why I was surprised when I went down here and saw she was a runaway. I was like, wait, really? Although I guess they wouldn't care. She wasn't very profitable, and if anything, she was more of a con than a pro. I mean, sure she can leap time, but she doesn't use it in a useful way.
I'm just saying, like in general, I thought that they just sent her off, I guess.
Oh, I just mean like I don't think they care. I don't think her family does not care at all. They're glad,
Right. I get what you're saying.
But yeah, I was surprised. If time has been turned back once, it cannot be turned back beyond that. Oh, that's interesting. That is really. I did not realize that. Apparently, there is a limit to it. Is the fact that if it's been turned back once, they can't go past the point of turning it. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Why am that doesn't sound right.
It's just limited at their first drawback. Then they can't go further back than as far back as they can go.
They can't use it after just using it. The cooldown. Okay.
Yeah, if they use it and go back to a certain point, they're using all their energy for that, so they can't go farther than that.
Okay. I thought I was confusing it with saying it couldn't go past the starting point when it meant you couldn't go past the last point. The point you ended on. Okay.
Right, you can't go further than that. Is basically what
I
I'm saying.
See. Yeah, if time has been turned back once. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I saw that and I wanted to show you because I definitely didn't. That was not on camera. That was me finding it when I was looking around.
High hopes. Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us?
Why are you surprised? Why would we assume that Amaterasu is on? I mean, yes, we're searching them, but at the same time, peacekeepers are kind of their own thing, a little bit. It's not like
it did say that there was different branches of Amaterasu.
Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Agreed, but
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
alright, fine.
Me?
What?
Now
Just
explain
define
it.
what a mask is.
Fubuki, so a mask is...
Why did our character worry? He's like, not one dictionary on any of these bookshelves. The guy, you're telling me that the mask guy didn't buy us a single dictionary? Like, that would be the most obvious book to ever buy a detective. Oh my god.
I feel like a encyclopedia or fucking
Oh, oh fucking course.
encyclopedia or history book would be more useful to detective, but yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it was the only book they would get them. I just said that it would be one of the books, you know. Of
Right,
anything
I
you
guess.
get them, a dictionary might be up on that list somewhere, probably. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we'll be right back. All right, it's back. Let's continue.
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
I guess that's a good question. I thought that's why she followed us, was that she was also a fugitive. But I mean,
She just didn't leave.
I mean, I
We
just
just
thought I
didn't
just
question
realized
her.
something. As much of a fugitive as we are, we can walk around this city and they don't do shit. Like as much as they want to capture us,
Directly
they
accused of
do
any.
not when we've walked clearly out in plain sight, right?
Right, this is the first time after like we've been accused of anything that we have been walking free. And again, not many of the citizens are willing to do anything because peacekeepers will like attack them for doing anything at all anyways.
Stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway.
I mean, there's very clear distinction, like especially with the the job, like what you have to do, because like informants technically don't have to figure shit out; they just have to know shit. So I'm just saying,
Figure shit out. They already know shit to help other people figure shit out.
like I'm just saying, I don't know if they're practically a detective. Plus, did you go through detective training? And imagine Yuma said that, and then everyone just like, you didn't go through training. Like, you're correct.
But anyways.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other.
Oh my fucking god, shut the fuck up,
I
Pikachu.
guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Please, I approve you two being a couple. Please, Dad. No, shut up.
Just
Wendy,
get rid of her.
Wendy, shut the fuck
I'm
up.
too young for this.
Shinigami, do you know how old I am? Master, yep, you're saying I'm too young for this. What do you fucking mean? What do you fucking mean? Like, I know she's just saying this because she's jealous, but also at the same time, does she actually know our age? Like, are we, like, only 13? Maybe? I don't know. We couldn't tell someone. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Talkie. Oh, this is the shit I remembered. Yeah, he is having direct eye contact with her.
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma.
Higher
I'm so tired I
elevation.
don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
I wonder what information he got.
Somebody
Anyway, let's
walking
speak with
to the
Vivia.
table. Hold on, I know this isn't relevant. He had cameras in here. Okay, no. I know the game just reused stocks, but like, I want to point out the fact that how do you know that these were the exact chairs? It'd be funny if they were similar but just slightly off. Like if the checker painter was inverted or something. Like something that proves that he knows what it was, but just not exact details. Like that would have been. I don't know if that might be
They-
funny to me because the idea that he
was
knows
there, but he
about it.
didn't care enough to the. He didn't
Yeah.
even care enough about having
Yeah.
the information.
He was
That's
just
what
like-
it shows. It shows
Oh
just,
my
it was
God.
something like that, which
It
means
was
he
a-
didn't care enough about the information to know anything about anything.
But that's totally the same asset. Actually, I would be. I both want to look back into footage, but at the same time, I feel like it'd be wasteful because there's no way they put. There's no way they just change out the models halfway through the game. Like it's so much easier just to reuse, but it would be funny if it was different.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation.
Okay.
According to him, something happened 10 years ago.
Why is it always 10 years ago? Why can't it be like last year? These mysteries always have to go back like 10 years or some shit. Like, can't we have something that just goes back a year? Like,
Because usually that would still have like actual detectives working on it. So if it was
Uh,
an unsolved
Amaterasu.
case, then it would usually have a
you
extended
know, if we
period
ever
of time
play a
over it.
mystery game with that's like sarcastic or like making fun of the genre, they'll have that where it's like this
Yeah.
mystery started 6 months ago. It's like then they'll be like, wait, 6 months ago? Sure, it wasn't like 6 years or something. And it's like, no, it was 6 months ago, and they just keep interrupting. Like, can you guarantee? Like, well, what's your facts? Who does this come
Source.
from? Yeah, and they'll just keep interrupting him. I bet that is a game. I just don't know what it is.
Set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists somewhere.
That is some information that is kind of obvious. If it existed, it probably still exists. Do you have a somewhere for this existence, or are you just gonna say it's in the world?
You're just
Because
pulling this out your ass too.
A
Like,
secret lab for homunculus research?
no, is that what he
That
said?
sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
No fucking shit. Desuhiku.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Probably.
Very well.
Queen
I
was
shall
stating the obvious,
personally
I
go
guess.
and find the secret lab.
Uh-huh.
I'll help too.
You.
After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
Alright,
Of all
alright.
people, Clockbird's on the case.
Karumi, I need you to keep
Yeah.
the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
What?
You got it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck
What the fuck?
me,
That
you
is so much
asshole.
bullshit. That is so much bullshit. We don't try to get kicked.
Dick
Okay,
me
actually,
with
okay.
her?
Actually, no. The first case was the scissor guy, and that was of our own volition. We got involved. The second one we got involved because she hired us, and we really didn't think of anything. We also didn't have any leads. Like, why are you assuming we're gonna find shit to do? The only reason we did that was because we had nowhere to go. What's the word? He disappoints I'm disappointed in how little he believes in Yuma. Like, even
Yeah.
if he has been getting involved in cases, it's been on times when
That's
we were
his job
free.
as well as a rookie. He told him, hey, go solve some
Yeah,
cases.
like, you one told us to do it, and secondly, what else were we gonna do? Just grab tacos? Like, I'm sorry, what else were we supposed to do when we're looking for leads? Look for leads. They just don't have to lead to anything. It's not our fault that that's the case. Well,
Could lead
actually,
to
no,
something,
in
they
every
just
case,
led to
they led us
trouble.
to something. Like, that's the point.
Yeah,
Everything is
It
led
leads to trouble. That's the
slightly.
thing. You asked us to go solve mysteries. It just happens that almost every mystery here leads to Kanai Ward or Amaterasu. I mean,
Well, yeah, and the other thing is that they all involve the peacekeepers. Like, I actually don't know if he did tell us to start investigating. I think he just said we had to figure out the mystery, but he didn't expect us to go get involved in 13 other
to
mysteries
just
as
directly
well.
go and get involved.
Yeah,
Right.
I think he expected us to have some more discretion and not take every job that we came across. But still, why would you expect Kurumi to pull us in? If anyone's gonna do that, I think you should tell us
She's
that.
gonna support us
Now,
more
Yeah.
than we
let's
should
go
be.
investigate, Yuma.
She's just gonna inflate her head more than it needs to be, because
You
like
don't
Yuma's
have my
already
permission for
a
this,
bit
you know.
gotten into this a bit too much for his own britches, in my opinion.
not like an adult.
She's not. Yeah, she's not helpful in this situation. She's more likely to egg us on to do something that's gonna get us in trouble. That's exactly the point. Oh,
I
should've
see.
known.
So, that's the cursed Book of Death.
Ah,
It's
you know about her.
dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world.
I
Cool.
mean, why is the world murdering like, I feel like for it to kill the world, the world has to, wait a second. Are you telling me if someone dies to a volcano, we can kill Earth? That would be the funniest shit ever. Could you imagine someone dies to natural causes and we just kill whatever element killed them? Oh, that would be the funniest shit ever.
Don't think that's right.
Oh my god. Die. It's like, could you imagine someone died of drowning? Like no one forced them, like was like killing them, and it was just like, get rid of all the water, you know? Like oh my god. How is this gonna destroy the world? And you're standing up for once on screen.
I know.
And you have a knife.
I
box
must do
cutter.
something.
Why do you have a box
Stab
cutter?
Yuma with a box cutter?
Uh-huh.
No longer a detective. No, he's about to be a fucking column in the obituary. That is what he's about to be. He's about to be a corpse. Column in the obituary. Fucking
Oh my god.
last week's news. Any other?
Yeah, the
fucking
lowest
term.
one we had was stamina. I remember we had like one
I know
S
he fucking got
or one B in
destroyed on so
stamina.
many
I
shit.
think. No, I think it was an A because the end goal was still the final was an S, and we had only like the deduction and judgment was SS. It was that, and I think our DM may have been S, and then A, and then stamina was like A or something, and that lowered it to an S. And I'm like, no, I cannot dishonor. I must continue with SS perfect rank. Plus, it gives me skill points, so that's why I did it. Like, if this was like, it's not like the first Danganronpa where you actually no, you still got points for that. It's not like a game where you don't get rewarded for having a high rank. This game does reward you for having like a high grade. But in a second, I will. So at this point, I have no clue what's going on. What happened is as soon as I saw the grade, I immediately exited out. So I am completely blind from here on.
Okay.
I just needed to see the grade before I got rid of the old save file because I wanted to know how bad did I mess up. Which it wasn't that bad apparently. It was still an S. It just wasn't. It just wasn't double S.
Surprising,
You see.
due to how much you just got fucking. I saw you fucking. Ow! Fall on your ass.
Yeah. Okay. Before we continue, I do have to end the episode though. We're at 33. If you enjoyed this video, do that stuff on the screen. If you at the top of the screen, if you have any questions, send the comments below or our Discord server. The link to that in the description and our about section. Other medias are in the same two places as they're associated. On the left is recommendation from YouTube, and the right is the series Raincode? Yeah, Raincode in its entirety. And I'll see you next time. Spell shades.